Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball and it starts right now. Andrew Heaney will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Brantley is the second out of the opening frame. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now the 2-1. This is hit on the ground but foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Alex Bregman would be next. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in. Jameson Taillon is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3 pitch mix. 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, one down. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
At the plate, David Fletcher, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third.
Now batting, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Next up for the Astros, Tony Mason comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Bregman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. And it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Astros lead. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Ready with the 1-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Off the rocks and gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, number 23.
Number 23.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in now, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the back to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Good action on the sinker. 1 and 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Nearly got the inside but ruled the ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Here it comes on 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. 0-1. Gurriel on second. Tucker at first, 1 gone. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Upton, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Van Scourgen joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Takes this the other way to right. Tucker is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No balls and 1 strike. Rendon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive. Man, I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 delivery. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping in, Alex Bregman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bregman playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Stepping into the box, Tony Mason. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Popped him up. Number 23 waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea, he's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Number 23.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The count now at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. But welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in 2-strike situations.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 6.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Tucker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he fouls this one off.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Slow little grounder left side. Bregman fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number one.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Anthony Rendon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. High fly ball out to deep right field. Tucker going back on it to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels leave one. They lead it 3-0. Here's Michael Brantley. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he misses 2-1. 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-1. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Nobody out, runner on first. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Brantley, base runner at first with 1 out. Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game. So striding forward now, Tony Mason. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Hard hit at third. Rendon has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, no left fielder,
Justin Upton will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Called strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Now for the Angels, number 23. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels strand 1. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Line drive to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Jordan Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 2-1 on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, number 6.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Ready once again, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The catcher, Jason